Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. This video is my best of beauty for the year of 2015. The first one is the mask of Magnaminty. This is from Lush. Both of these products that I'm going to talk about right now are from Lush. This smells like mint chocolate chip. It's great for spot treating. You can leave it overnight and it pulls out anything that's bad. Your skin feels so good, you guys, like so good. I've talked about this before in favorites. I just love this freaking mask. My favorite exfoliator of all freaking time. This is also from Lush and it's the face and body scrub, and this is the ocean salt exfoliator. I'm gonna insert a picture of my favorite nighttime moisturizer, which is the Origins Nightamins. Nothing does it quite like that one does. It smells so good. It's so moisturizing and hydrating, especially for overnight. There's a little picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it is so good. And this is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. There's a lotion for dry skin and there's a gel for more combination to oily skin. I love this because one, it has a pump. It just dissolves into the skin so fast, but it's not like those kind of moisturizers that you use that you feel like there's nothing there. No, you feel the nice plumpness to the skin. My favorite makeup wipes are the simple cleansing facial wipes. This is for sensitive skin. These are amazing. They are the only wipes that do not make my eyes burn. To set my makeup, these two. So this one really does set the makeup and it extends the makeup wear. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. This is so amazing. If I want my makeup to last all day long or to last through like a lot of heat and stuff like that, I definitely reach for this one that I've been loving all year. Like, I don't know, my skin has gone through so many like dry spells this year. I found myself reaching for my Fix Plus so much. This is actually the one in Cucumber. I love this. It is so refreshing on the skin. I like to use this before makeup, while I finish, like when I finish applying all my powders, when I'm done with all my makeup, to refresh throughout the day. You can use this to intensify eyeshadow. You can use this to intensify your highlight. You can use this for so many things. Now, this does not prolong your makeup wear. It won't do that, but it will refresh you and it'll take away any cakiness or any like, I don't know, where it looks like powdery, and this will make it go away. Favorite makeup brushes. The Morphe brushes are amazing. These, the Elite line, they're all dirty because I use them a lot. The Elite line is the softest brushes to have ever touched my face. Both the face brushes and the eye brushes are amazing. So just wanted to, you know, throw them a little quick shout out to let you guys know that they are good. For primers, I have 3 to share with you guys. The first one is my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Perfecting Primer. I absolutely love this primer. It is so good. If you have oily skin, this is going to be your best friend. When you apply it, I don't recommend you rubbing it. I recommend you pressing it into the skin. But this leaves my skin matte all day. I actually love using these two together. I'll first mattify my skin, and then I'll go in with the Josie Maran Argan illuminizer. I still have the old packaging of this. They changed the packaging. It's now prettier, but you also get half the product, which is annoying for the same cost. I don't really use it as a highlighter on my cheekbones, but I love using it as a primer. I love using it to give glow to my skin. And then finally is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is fairly new. I think I've been using it for like maybe 3 months, but I love it. I'm actually wearing it under my makeup today as a primer. I wouldn't say that it is amazing at hiding your pores, but supposedly it's meant for that, but I have pretty large pores, so this just gives like a nice, healthy, luminous glow to the skin. So foundations, these were my babies, especially this one right here. This first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. It sets like immediately, which is my favorite part because I hate foundations that take forever to set and you feel that stickiness. If you have more of a yellow undertone as I do, you can find a shade. If you have more of a pinky undertone, you can find a shade. If you're neutral, you can definitely find a shade. So that's what I really love about this line. That, and it is extremely inexpensive. I think this is like maybe $8. The only thing that sucks is that it does not have a pump, so things can get messy. The one that's like, dude, it's like crazy coverage. Like, if you want full coverage, there is no other foundation that, in my opinion, does what this does. This is one of the most full coverage foundations that I have, and it lasts a long time on the skin. It doesn't fade, and when it fades nicely. It's not blotchy. It doesn't have a pump, but I'm not mad at it because it has a little squeezy tube that still gives you more control. Now, I'm not a crazy lash wearer, and for every day I've always loved the Ardell Demi Wispies, but for dramatic lashes there are 3 that I have loved this year. The first one is the Vegas Nay Shining Star Lashes. I actually just bought a new pack. It's so curly and it's nice and glamorous. The next 2 are kind of dupes to each other. They are a little bit different. So this one is House of Lashes Iconic. These are really, really dramatic and spiky and in your face, and they're really long and they're really beautiful. These Cocoa lashes in Goddess are almost identical. These are curled up a little bit more. And also this band is way easier to work with. They look so beautiful on. I actually want to try more of the Cocoa lashes. They have a whole bunch. I get mine on ladymoss.com. I had finally earlier this year, I gave in and I bought the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. And this is my favorite lash glue ever. It just keeps my lashes on forever. I have a problem with my inner corners. I have a lot of allergies and my eyes tend to water in my inner corners, so my inner corner is always flapping out. But I feel like when I put enough glue, it sticks on, man. So my 2 favorite eyeshadow primers were unfortunately not from the drugstore. My NARS Pro Prime smudge proof eyeshadow base. This is still a little sample that I have and it's lasted me a long time. If you have really oily lids, I really recommend it. It's clear, so this doesn't give you any coverage, but if you set it, you're able to cancel out any darkness that you might have on your eyeshadow, on your eyelid. So for a really long time, I had the Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC in Painterly. I liked it, but I always felt like it made my base shade, like it just made it too pink. So I finally bought Soft Ochre this year, and oh my god, this is such a good primer or eyeshadow base. Like, I love this. It's nice and yellow, so it goes perfectly with my skin tone. If you have dry lids, definitely put some eye cream before you put this on. Have to set this with the powder. That way the other shadows that I'm applying blend seamlessly. If not, it can drag a little bit. Actually, I forgot, I do have one drugstore. This is the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin Tone. I do have to set this one. This one's a little bit creamier, but I love it because both of these just cancel out any veins, any redness, any discoloration on your eyelids. It just does such a good job at canceling it out, and I love it. So for my eyebrows, the 3 products that were ride or die for me this year. The first one is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Ash Brown. This is like the dupe to the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Even though this formula is a lot stiffer, it's a little bit more waxy, I realized for me personally, it was easier for me to use this. And especially when I'm in a hurry and I just kind of want to fill them in a little bit, I make less mistakes with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It's what I use to fill in my brows today. I always set it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. You guys, this is cement for your freaking eyebrows. This junk is no joke. My eyebrows are so unruly. They like to just come down and look sad. This keeps them up. I like the fact that they're kind of crunchy. I don't know. I like this 100 times more than the tinted brow gels from Anastasia. This is just my favorite brow gel ever. And then when I'm in a hurry, I love using my Benefit Gimme Brow. The only thing that I hate about this is that it comes in 2 shades. This one I feel like it's a little bit too dark for me, so I have to have a really light hand when using it. And then the blonder one, the brush is super duper tiny, so it doesn't get messy because my brows are pretty thin. Because it's a fiber gel, I love how it kind of adds, like, it fills in your brows in an instant. For mascara, I still love my Telescopic Carbon Black. I still love my Too Faced Better Than Sex. But this year, I fell in love with 2. The first one is the one that I'm wearing on my lashes today. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. Right now, I have a little sample. It has one side with shorter bristles, which is what you use to apply the mascara. And then it has another side with longer bristles, which is what you use to kind of fan out the lashes and make them look more curly and stuff. It grabs onto your lashes, it volumizes them like crazy, it makes them longer and full and flirty and freaking fluffy and just beautiful. Like today I put it on and I was like, I'm not wearing falsies, I don't need falsies, look at this. But if you're on a budget, my friend, this is your alternative. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. They do almost the same exact thing. I feel like the Benefit Roller Lash gives you a little bit more volume, but they are almost identical. Like even the wand is literally almost exactly the same. This one just stands out a little bit more. Eyeliners, I only have two. The first one is this Milani Liquid Eye Black Eyeliner. It is so black. I've literally swatched different eyeliners. I wash my hands, I do a bunch of stuff, and the one that stays on the longest is this one. Like, it's so good, it's so creamy, it's so pigmented. It doesn't like irritate my eyes, it doesn't flake off. I actually tight lined with it today. And then the other one, which is just everything, it's been everything to me this whole year. It's what I have on my waterline. Oh my god. This is MAC Costa Riche. I love this. It's like a brown with a red undertone. This makes green eyes, hazel eyes, brown eyes, any eyes. It makes them pop, you guys. Like, I put this on and it's just like, bam, instant, like, just takes it to the next level. It is so amazing. It's from MAC. It's a little bit expensive, but I've had this all year and I'm using it constantly, and it's like brand new. This year, I was like on a nude, pinky, warm kind of blush kick. My two favorites were MAC Warm Soul. I did hear that they reformulated this and that the original formula is better. I wish I would have been able to try that one. The mineralized blushes from MAC are not as long lasting as their other blushes, but I don't mind because it's just so pretty and it fades off really nicely. Like, it's not like blotchy or anything. It's the blush that I'm wearing today. It's such a perfect, easy blush. The other one is from Clinique. This is the Clinique Cheek Pop in Nude Pop. This is a perfect everyday blush. These blushes, they're not matte, they're not shimmery. They're like the perfect satin finish. Like, it gives your cheeks the most perfect, luminous glow. And then this shade to me is just absolutely freaking perfect. From the drugstore, the e.l.f. blush palettes are freaking amazing. They have the dark and the light one. I use the light one a little bit more. They're just so freaking pigmented. They're so beautiful. They're the best blushes that e.l.f. has in their entire line. Okay, let's talk about concealers. The first one is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. I love this because it's so hydrating under the eye. I find that this has such a nice amount of coverage. This is what it looks like right there. It blends out really nicely. It feels really lightweight. It's really hydrating, honestly. Like, I really like it. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It is a weightless complete coverage concealer, and that it is. That it is. It feels so nice under your eye. It blends out like a freaking dream. It covers. It's so freaking good. I have this in 3 shades. The smell of it has always reminded me of the MAC Pro Longwear. I love the doe foot applicator. I love how much product comes out. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes to show you guys. Yeah. The first one is the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. This palette is amazing. The Kat Von D powders are so easy to blend, but they're nice and pigmented. I use these 4 shades on my eyes today. Honestly, all the palettes I'm going to show you guys right now are matte because I have a obsession with matte eyeshadows. This one is the Meet Matte Nude. This is from The Balm. I love this palette because I love this shade, these 2 shades over here. I love this kind of like purple, kind of blue matte shade. Oh my god, I reach for this all the time. I do feel like the Kat Von D palette is a little bit more complete, but I just love all the fun colors in here. It's just, I love it. It's so good. Okay, so the last matte palette is the Too Faced Natural Matte. These are so good. I love this row down here. I love how like nice and warm and delicious it is. The Too Faced matte eyeshadows are out of this freaking world. The NYX prismatic eyeshadows are freaking bomb, you guys. They're so good. I'm actually wearing the shade Liquid Gold right now. It's the little shimmery gold that you see right there. That is this. I have like 6 of these. These are just some of the colors that I brought out. We have Girl Talk, Liquid Gold, Frostbite, and then this one is Bedroom Eyes. Oh, so sexy, so pigmented, so amazing. This is MAC's Uninterrupted Pro Longwear eyeshadow. It is one of the most beautiful transition shades all over the damn lid shade. smoke out your under eye kind of shade. And also, this is really, really similar to Bobbi Brown Camel. So if you are not able to get your hands on that, this is a wonderful alternative. And then the last eyeshadow, which I kind of use more as a highlight, is the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. This is beautiful. But do you guys, I don't even know if you guys can see it, but it reflects like pink and gold to set my face. These are the powders. NYX High Definition Powder in Banana. This is for your under eyes. This is so freaking finely milled. It just like lays under the eyes so beautifully. It gives such a beautiful flawless finish under the eye, but it doesn't get heavy, it doesn't get cakey. Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This one is in transparent. I used to use the shade Sandstorm, but I find that I like transparent more. I love this. I use this all the time to set my face, and if not, I use the Maybelline Fit Me. This one is in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This is the matte and poreless. This is another powder that is so lightweight, but it doesn't flatten out your skin. It still leaves you looking a little dewy. Contour palette that was amazing the entire year. It's just wonderful, and like I'm sure this isn't everybody's best of 2015 beauty favorites. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. So I actually mix all of these 3 shades and set my under eye with it. I love the way that the mixture of this brightens. I don't know, it just works well. Love it. And then I love using this one to contour, this one to warm up the skin, and this one I'll mix it with this one if I want a little bit more of an intense contour. These powders are so amazing. You can use this as eyeshadow. They're so smooth. They are powdery because they're, I don't know if it's because they're so pigmented that they're kind of soft. This is the Galactic bronzer. It's the matte bronzer in Cabo. This is beautiful, so creamy, so smooth. Works wonderful on the skin as a contour and bronzing powder. Galactic is amazing. I don't hear enough people talking about them. They're so good. NARS Laguna. I didn't think I was gonna love this as much as I do. I'm actually wearing that today as a contour slash bronzing powder. I just love the way it looks. It gives a nice little, like, you know, beautiful goddessy sculpted look. I don't know. A product that I want to quickly mention, I don't know if you can still find this in store. I haven't been able to find it, but I did find it in a CCO, so I just want to mention it. So if you do want to buy it, go check your CCO. This is the Smashbox Bronze Light Skin Perfecting Bronzer in Suntan Matte. This is the creamiest powder I have ever touched. I love this. This is an amazing bronzer. This is the most luxurious makeup that I own. This and my Chanel Tan de Soleil and the bronzer, which I didn't bring, which I love. I love it so much. So this is the Film Star Glow and Bronze from, or Bronze and Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is amazing. I know that they came out with one for deeper skin tones, which is great. But this sculpt powder and this highlight shade are freaking beautiful. They work so beautifully together. Bronzing powder from the drugstore. This one is amazing. They sell Jane Cosmetics at Kohl's, but this is an Inspire. This is amazing. It's so soft. It's a beautiful shade. I love it. It's my 2 favorite lip liners of the year. I mentioned this one last year. It's the NYX Natural Lip Liner. It's so tiny right now. It's such a beautiful, perfect nude lip liner. This is what it looks like. I love this so much. I have a backup of this. I think it's like $3. My favorite lip liner probably of all time. But I will say that this one is almost tied. This is the MAC Lip Pencil in Soar. This is so perfect, you guys. Like, it looks so beautiful with so many lipsticks. I love it. These 2 are from Sephora. This one is the Sephora Lip Gloss in 04 Perfect Nude. This one is such a beautiful, it smells so good. Just a beautiful pinky nude lip gloss. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It gives your lips that luscious, like, juicy texture to it. Like, it makes your lips look appealing. This is the Sephora Oil Infusion, and this is in Iced Coffee. But you guys see that color? It's very, very faint, very light, very beautiful. It's so pretty. It's not glossy, like, it's weird. It looks like a gloss, but you can feel that it's an oil, and it really hydrates your lips, you guys. Like, if you guys want a little bit of color, but you want hydration, not just like the look of hydration, These oil lippy thingies are amazing. I love it. So let's get into liquid lipsticks. And you guys know I have a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to try to go through them pretty quickly. Dose of colors. I did a full lip swatch video on this. I will link it down below so you guys can see the lip swatches. But these are the shades Stone and Brick. These two are my favorite. The formula of these, especially these two colors, is phenomenal. I love this. Every time that I will put this on, I'm just like, oh, I'm reminded about how gorgeous they are. So these are the two shades right here. Love them. Then I want to mention Kat Von D. This is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. Really fell in love with Bow and Arrow. This is constantly sold out. The last time I checked online, it was in stock. Another liquid lipstick brand that I love is Girlactic. Again, Girlactic is really underrated, but they're so good. This is in the shade Demure. This is a beautiful, like a deep mauve brown shade. This is that shade right here. Their formula is amazing. The texture is amazing. The colors are beautiful. But this has been my favorite shade for the year. I just love it. Ofra. I have a full lip swatch video on Ofra. I love this liquid lipstick. I'll link the lip swatch video that I already have down below. I love them all. Mocha, Americano, Pasadena, Bel Air, Saint Tropez. They're all beautiful. The one that I reached for the most was definitely Miami Fever by Kathleen Lights, because it's such a unique shade. This is a limited edition shade. It's still in stock, so you can still get your hands on this. It's beautiful. Don't let this one slip by because it's gorgeous. And then these liquid lipsticks, I've mentioned in favorites, and I haven't talked about them because I wanted to do a liquid lip swatch video, and I wanted to give you guys a review on these, but I have been so like up and down, and my schedule's been so hectic, and I haven't been able to, and it makes me so sad. Makeup Monsters. These are probably my standout liquid lipsticks of the year. As much as I love the other liquid lipsticks, I would definitely say a top two of the year for me were Ofra and Makeup Monsters. You guys, these are amazing. I don't want to get into it so much because the next video that you guys are going to be seeing from me is going to be this lip swatch video. So I just quickly wanted to show you guys some of my favorite shades right here. And the one that I'm wearing today is in Terracotta. Drugstore favorite highlight by far. Wet n Wild Fergie collection. I don't know. This is what it looks like. Does not look very appealing. It looks kind of tacky, but you guys, I've talked about this. This is in my top 5 drugstore highlighters. This is what it looks like. You guys see right there? This is how it swatches. And this is how it looks blended out. It is so beautiful. The best drugstore highlight. So now we're going to get a little bit more pricey real quick. This is Laura Mercier. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 01. This is not matte. So this is what the powder looks like in the compact. It is baked. Like, I feel like it's even kind of a bridal glow. I'm wearing my 2 favorites. This is Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in, can you guess it? Champagne Pop. This is the most beautiful peachy gold highlight. Because of the peachiness in it and the gold and the way that it's just perfect, like the color is perfect, this looks beautiful on so many different skin tones. Do you guys see how beautiful that is? This is Becca's collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. It is limited edition, but you can still find it at Sephora. So I would definitely get my hands on this. I want to buy a backup. I think I have one. I want to buy another one. And the other one, which is my baby, Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I don't even know if you guys can see because it's so janked up because I use it so much. Do you guys see that? Look at that swatch. I highly recommend this, you guys. This is probably like my standout product of the whole year. Go get it. Please, go get it. You're gonna love it. I'm sorry if this video was super duper long. Who am I to have such a long video? If you did enjoy this video and if you did enjoy my recommendations, I hope that you subscribe and that you give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys very, very much, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.